गुड मॉर्निंग। आपका थार क्लासेस में हार्दिक स्वागत है। मेरा नाम गौरव है। मैं कक्षा 9th में पढ़ता हूँ, केवी नंबर 2, एयरफोर्स जोधपुर। आज मैं आपके सामने नॉलेज इंसाइक्लोपीडिया लाइट एंड एनर्जी बुक का सेकेंड चैप्टर फोटोन्स के बारे में बताने जा रहा हूँ। बिफोर लर्निंग अबाउट फोटोन्स वी विल लर्न अबाउट लाइट. What is light? Light. Earlier scientists theorized that light was some form of wave that moves through an invisible substance called ether in space. Earlier scientists have theorized that light was some form of wave that moved through an invisible substance which is ether, which is present in space. So ether is colorless, which is invisible. So through ether light travels. Light ether के द्वारा travel करती है. Now we will learn about what is light made up of. Light is made up of photons. These are the particles from which light is made up. Light is made up of. Light फोटोन से बनती है. लाइट इज मेड अप ऑफ फोटोन्स. लाइट इज बोथ अ वेव एंड ए पार्टिकल एट द सेम टाइम. सो साइंटिस्ट हैव टेल अस दैट लाइट कैन बी अ वेव एंड ए पार्टिकल एट द सेम टाइम. एट द सेम टाइम लाइट एक वेव भी हो सकती है और एक पार्टिकल भी हो सकती है. दैट्स वाई कॉल्ड वेव पार्टिकल ड्यूलिटी. दैट्स वाई कॉल्ड वेव पार्टिकल ड्यूलिटी. इसीलिए इसको वेव पार्टिकल ड्यूलिटी बोलते हैं. वेव पार्टिकल ड्यूलिटी. नाउ वी विल लर्न अबाउट स्पीड ऑफ लाइट. स्पीड ऑफ लाइट इन वैक्यूम. स्पीड ऑफ लाइट इन वैक्यूम इज 29,97,92,000 मीटर पर सेकेंड. इट मीन्स 2.99792 into 10 की power 8 meter per second. This is the speed of light in vacuum. Vacuum means in space. We can see sun as light travels in this speed. The speed of light in gas, that means air, is normal air that is present around us surroundings, is 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. It is meter per second, means light travels 3 into 10 to the power 8 to the power 10 meters in 1 second. This is the 30 crore meter per second. In liquid means the water we drink. Here only water is said that in liquid that water we drink is the speed of light is 2.25 into 10 into 8 to the power 10 मीटर पर सेकेंड. दैट मीन्स जब वाटर होता है, अगर हम वाटर के अंदर 2.25 इंटू 10 टू 8 टू द पावर 10 मीटर्स पर सेकेंड, ये लाइट वाटर में ट्रेवल करती है. और इन सॉलिड ग्लास वी ओनली take glass. Scientists only take glass because we can see through glass. Only solids like a block of iron we cannot see through it. We can only see through glass. That is light. The speed of light through glass is 2 into 10 to the power 8 to the power 10 meter per second. It travels 2 into 8 to the power 10 to the power 8 meters in 1 second. Now we will learn about quantum theory. Quantum theory. We know unit of energy is called quanta, which is also called as photons. Now we get to know that the unit of energy is called quanta, which is also photons. We can know that these photons are the unit of energy. More the energy in an electric wire, for example, more the energy in an electric wire, more the charge it carries. So this was suggested by German scientist Max Planck in 1900. Each quanta of electricity is called electron. Now we get to know that what is electron. Electron होता है each quanta of electricity is called an electron. This means that each photon of electricity is called an electron. Max Planck, for this theory, Max Planck got a Nobel Prize in physics in 1918. He got a Nobel Prize in physics in 1918. Now we will learn about wavelength and frequency. So this is a wave. This whole is a wave. We say this as a displacement. When see that this is a laser light. When we laser it, it goes and we see that it is in straight line, but is it not in a straight line. It is like this, like in a wave. It goes up. First it goes up in a particular distance. This is a particular distance from here to here, and this is called as amplitude. When a particular this wave starts from here, goes up to a particular amplitude and come down to center again, and goes down to the same amplitude. Mean that this is x value. So this would be also x. Goes down the same amplitude and comes again to center. This repeats many times. What is frequency? Frequency means that number of oscillations. This is called one wave. One complete cycle. From here to here. This is called one complete cycle. How many? And this is called wavelength. Number of wavelength in 1 second means that we assume that it takes 3 oscillations. This is 1, 2 and 3. From here to here it takes 1 second. So it means that 3 is the frequency. 3 wavelength passes through it. That's why it is called as frequency. Here 1, 2, 3. This is also 3. Let us assume that from here it is 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So the frequency would be 4, because in 1 second the wave travels 4 wavelengths from here to here. That's why frequency would be 4. Now this is called as crest. The uppermost part of the wave is called crest, and the lowermost part of the wave is called trough. Trough. This is called trough. So what is wavelength? Wavelength is the length between two successive crest, or it can be trough. It can be trough, 2 successive trough, and it can be 2 successive crest. So this is wavelength. This is one crest. This is second crest. These are the successive crest. From this to this crest, it is called wavelength. Now this is one vibration from here to here. It is called vibration. Now this is the part. See this is one complete cycle. This is second complete cycle. This is third complete cycle. Fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. There are 7 complete cycles. So this is it goes from here to here. This is here the vibration doesn't comes. It doesn't vibrate. This part from here to here, it doesn't vibrate. It doesn't vibrate. It vibrates. It is between the two lines. One vibrate. It vibrates, and vibrate. Everything vibrates. But these do not vibrate. These are called as undisturbed position. Undisturbed position. This is called undisturbed position. So this is called displacement. We know that we study in physics, which is motion. We study in motion that from a person starts from here, goes here 6 kilometers. Let us assume that 6 meters. No, let us assume there's 4 meters. Goes down 3 meters. Then we want to measure the distance. It would be 4 plus 3, that is 7 meter. But what about displacement? Displacement not would be like this and this. It would be 7 meter, same as distance. Displacement would be shortest path from starting to ending. This is the displacement, and we can find it through Pythagoras theorem, and it will come 5 meter. So we learned about what is displacement. This is the point from where the vibration starts. It goes up. This is the particle, not a vibration. Particle vibrates. Particle oscillates like this, up and down and up and down. The particle goes up. This is the amplitude, which also can be displacement. This displacement goes up, and this is propagation. Direction of wave travel. This is propagation. Means which direction the wave is traveling. In east, west, every direction. Now we will learn about photoelectric effect. This is photoelectric effect. We see that scientists does an experiment when rubidium and cesium discharge electrons when exposed to light. When light is मीन्स जब हम लाइट इनके एटम्स पे डालते हैं तो ये इलेक्ट्रॉन्स को डिस्चार्ज करते हैं. और ये था, दिस इज पॉसिबल ओनली व्हेन, दिस कुड बी पॉसिबल ओनली इफ लाइट वाज मेड अप ऑफ समथिंग सिमिलर टू इलेक्ट्रॉन्स. Light was made up of something similar to electrons. This means that are photons, but without any electric charge. Photons doesn't have electric charge. Without any electric charge means this is the part. This is could be possible only if this light have a part. This light was made up of something similar to electrons, but without any electric charge. This was said by Albert Einstein, and they won Nobel Prize for this in 1921. So today we have learned about photons. What are photons? And we have learned about speed in vacuum, speed in gas, speed in liquid, and speed in solid. The next we have learned about quantum theory. We have learned that what is quantum. What is quanta? Quanta is the unit of energy, which we can also call that it is photons. It is photons. This was suggested by scientist Max Planck in 1900. He got a Nobel Prize for this in physics. 1918 he suggested this in 1900 and got after 18 years a Nobel Prize in physics. Then we learn about wavelength and frequency. This is called amplitude. The length of the vibration is called amplitude. This whole from this to this is called, from here to here is called vibration. This is the undisturbed part which is not vibrating. This is displacement, and this is propagation, direction of the wave for which the wave travels. The bottommost part is called trough. This is, and this is also. These all are trough, and these all are crest. These all are crest. So amplitude is same as like this and same in this. If amplitude goes like this, in here to here, means that it is x distance. It can be any unit. Goes down and comes. The distance that he comes center to down is also x unit. So next we learn about photoelectric effect. Rubidium and cesium discharge electrons when exposed to light. When जब light पड़ती है उन पर, they discharge electrons. This could be possible only when, ये तभी हो सकता है when these are made up of something similar to electrons. ये इलेक्ट्रॉन्स की तरह बने हुए हो, और जो कि है हमारा फोटॉन्स, और but without any electric charge. But it is without any electric charge. This is said by Albert Einstein, and for this they won a Nobel Prize in 1921 for this. We can say that this discovery also discovers about photons. Albert Einstein discovers about photons because the possible only when light was made up of something similar. That similar thing to electron are photons. So Albert Einstein discovered photons. So today we will learn about only this. We have learned second chapter of this, which is the second chapter, which is from encyclopedia, knowledge encyclopedia, light and energy book. So thank you.